if you're trying to get up to $50,000 business line of credit out of Chase with no interest, I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, let's talk about their business line of credit. And as you can see, their business line of credit goes from 10,000 up to 500,000. Now, this is their basic business line of credit, okay? This is not the commercial. The commercial goes off a different set of numbers, okay? But this here, like if you a startup business, and you have good deposits with Chase, and you are less than 2 years in business, this is the line of credit you want to go for. Now, here's something that you need to understand what people get wrong. When they go to apply for this business line of credit with Chase, most of the time they're looking at, if they have a relationship with Chase, they're looking at that credit score that Chase gives you. And the thing about it, that credit score that Chase actually gives you is not a FICO score. That's a Vantage score that they actually are showing you. Okay. So that's the reason, like some people, they would apply for it and they're like, well, they turned me down. They even turned me down for a business credit card. Well, if you're going off of that Vantage score, that's the reason why. And the thing about it, understand about the Vantage score, again, Chase is a FICO scoring system, right? A FICO 8 scoring system. Now, with their business line of credit, they usually would pull TransUnion. If you're brand new to Chase, they're going to pull Experian and TransUnion. But some of the things that people get confused about is because, one, when they're going after the business line of credit, they may not have even applied for any other business accounts with Chase. And I'm going to explain that in a minute as well. But here's the thing about it. You want a business line of credit from Chase. Chase makes it very challenging. Okay. They go off of the 524. And for those of you who don't understand the 524, that means if you have 5 accounts that's been open for the past 24 months, or has just been open within the past 24 months, then they will count that against you as a denial. Okay. If you have too many inquiries. Now, when I say inquiries, I usually tell you, if you have more than 6 inquiries within 6 month time period, they will count that against you as well. Also, the deposits that you actually put in the bank account. So you may be putting like maybe $3 or $4,000 a month. That's all you can afford, right? As business comes in or whatever. Well, sometimes they may look at that as not being enough revenue to qualify for their business line of credit. Okay, so those are the things of why like people may get turned down. All right, now here's the thing about it. If you cannot get this here business line of credit, I'll flip the script on it because they usually want you to have at least a 700 credit score. All right, to get this business line, I'll flip the script on them, and this is what I'll do. I would come over here and I would go for their business credit cards. Okay. And the credit cards you want to go for is this Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card for 12 months. When I was telling you about the zero interest for 12 months, I would go for this here card. And then I would also go for this cash card. All right. This one here. I would go for these here two cards. Those are the two cards I would go to. Now, again, you can go for any of these here credit cards, but I would stick to these 0% interest credit cards. Now, the thing about it with Chase, when you get these business credit cards, the thing that I don't like is that they don't give you convenience checks to liquidate, right? So what you would have to do, you would probably have to end up signing up with plastic, and then having your second marketing company or something like that that you're paying for marketing for. And by the way, another thing about this here business line of credit, when you're asking about this business, if they ask you what the money is for, it's a couple things that you need to. Let me retract something so you understand. All right. They will turn you down for a bad NAICS code, a too high risk of an NAICS code. Okay, that's number one. All right. Number two is when you're trying to go for this line of credit, you need to be very specific what you're going to use the money for. So you want to tell them you're going to use it to grow the company, you want to use it for marketing, or you want to use it for like payroll. All right, those are the top three that you want to tell them why you want it. Okay, so that's the reason like some people get denied because they give them a wrong reason of why they want it, or they won't explain to themselves why they want that line of credit. Now, going back over here to the business credit cards, of course, these are stated income, right? So they're not as much scrutiny to these. But once you get approved for these, like I was saying, you go over here to plastic and you can create an account. And then who's ever going to handle your marketing and stuff like that, you would have use your business credit card to cut them a check, and that's a transaction that will not be charged as a cash advance. Okay. Now, there's another thing in the underwear. What people are doing, they're having their girlies setting up OnlyFans accounts, right? And then they're charging the card to their OnlyFans account, to their girlies OnlyFans account. You know, so that's something that people are doing to be able to get access to money to do other investments and stuff. Now, if you can't get that business line of credit, then and you're making revenue, if you're making at least $2,500 in revenue, then you want to check out Fair Figure. All right. Now, here's the thing about it. With Fair Figure, they're going to give you two business trade lines. All right. They're going to give you one for signing up for their business credit monitoring and personal credit monitoring. Plus, they'll give you a trade line if you qualify for their a business loan. And all you need to qualify for their business loan is making at least $2,500 a month in your business. Okay, it has nothing to do with the personal credit that they will give you a loan as. Now, another place that you can also get a loan if you're not making a whole lot of money, at least $1,500 or more, then you want to look at Giggle Finance because they will give you a loan up to 5,000. So this may be something that's helpful to you. All you have to do is be in business at least 30 days, and as you can see, no credit requirements, right? So there's no credit requirements on this. Looking at the type of businesses they work with. All right. And some of these here businesses are high risk businesses that Chase will not give you a line of credit for, but they will be willing to work with you. Now, another place you can also check out if you have real bad credit and you can't get a Chase business line of credit is through Fundo. They offer a merchant cash advance up to 10,000. Now, many people that follow me know that they don't operate in California as well as New York. But at the same time, for you guys that have bad credit, if you're making at least $1,500, there you go. All right, and have an active checking account. They're going to use these one of these two systems. They're going to use either Plaid or Decision Logic to confirm that you actually are making money. All right, from your gigs, and you have to be in business at least 90 days or 3 months in order to qualify for this type of loan. Now, you also have PayPal. Okay. So if you have a relationship with PayPal, PayPal will offer you a loan. They usually offer you about 30% of the bit of your gross revenues. Okay, they offer usually about 30% of your gross revenue. Let me go back right quick because I want to tell you something about this Chase business line of credit. Also, when they're doing an analysis of your business, your profitability and stuff, if you're a startup or whatever, then there really isn't much there. All right. But one of the key things I would do, and I always tell people to do this, if you have a large lump sum of money, like say at least $10,000, I would put that money in a Chase bank account and I would leave it there for at least 90 days. And the reason is this is going to help with your business bank rating. All right. Most people are not aware that they have a business bank rating as well. Now, here's something else why I tell people to open up a Chase business bank account because they report to the major business credit bureaus. So they're going to report to Experian Business, Equifax Business, Dun and Bradstreet going to pick it up. Small Business Financial Exchange is going to pick it up. Just like I was telling you about Fair Figure, right? So with Fair Figure, here's all the ones that they actually will report your trade lines to. So you'll get two trade lines with Fair Figure. All right. And this will help build up your business credit score as well. All right. So having options, most of the people think that they don't have options to be able to get access to funding. It's not that. It's just that many people are not aware of where they're located. Now, there's one other one that I talked about the other day, and that was Wells Fargo, getting a business line of credit through Wells Fargo. And I tell people go for the business credit card first, and then go for their business line of credit, because their business line of credit with Wells Fargo, as you can see, goes from 5,000 up to 50,000 with no documentation. That means no bank statements, no tax returns. Okay? So you don't have to show that with Wells Fargo, but I do tell you, you should have multiple accounts with them. Have a personal, a savings, and a business account with them. All right? That makes it so much easier. Now, the minimum credit score with Wells Fargo is at least a 680 credit score, where with this line of credit with Chase, they want you to have a 700, and it's a FICO 8. With this Wells Fargo, it's a FICO 9. So, with the FICO 9 scoring, many of you hear me say that if you have authorized users, if you have rental payments, if you have subscriptions, and utility bills on the file. That helps boost up the score, and that can leverage you with a FICO 9 score, but not with that FICO 8. If you have those things on your credit file and you're trying to get this business line of credit, this also would disqualify you, because they look at those type of trade lines as not real trade lines. All right. So that's the reason they factor that in. And a lot of people end up getting denied this business line of credit. All right. So if you have any other question about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.